Welcome to the present. Yes, the biggest, arguably the biggest game of this weekend. Man City hosting Liverpool at the Etihad just ended a few minutes ago, 1-1. Yes, a lot of people were expecting Man City to win. Rightly so. They dominated the game. They should have scored the second goal. They didn't score the second goal. They left the door ajar for Liverpool, and Trent scored an equalizer, and the match ended 1-1. So let's look at some of the highlights of the game. Doku, for me, had a good game, especially in the first half. He was frying Trent. He had chances to be more creative and create more chances for his teammate, for Haaland, for Bernardo Silva. He was overdoing it sometimes. And that, even though they had more chances, how many clear-cut chances did they create? They were in positions where they could have created more clear chances from the wings. We know defensively, Trent is not the best. And Goku had him, but the final ball most of the time was not coming forth. And for Liverpool, this is one of their most quietest games I've seen them. They were not very poor. They were not average. They were just so. They didn't create too much. They were kind of very mellow. They're trying to rely on counter attacks. But for me, Man City was actually negating them having those counter attacks. Man City, for me, is they lost 2 points. If I'm going to be very fair, Man City just dropped 2 points. They had, like I said, Doku was frying while Bernardo Silva was cooking. He was cooking, especially in the first half. That midfield, Bernardo Silva had it on lock, controlling the game, twisting and turning, creating openings, driving the team forward. But like I've said since the beginning of the season, the air of invincibility that Man City used to have is no more there. Do not listen to these lazy pundits and lazy analysis that is being pushed on this mainstream media that Man City will just stroll to the league. Now, I get it in terms of antecedent, they won the last three. Fair. But in the context of what is happening right now, if you are watching Man City consistently like I do, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm a football lover. If I'm not watching Arsenal games, I'm watching opposition games to see and have my appraisal of them. Man City, I see a very fantastic team. I'm not going to take that out of the conversation, but they are not as imperious as they were last season. Now they've replaced Mares with Goku. They replaced Bernardo Silva with Nunes and Kovacic, but they've not replaced their impact. Unfortunately, they might come good later, but right now they are missing those X factor moments of Mares and Gundogan that they had last season. And it's not just there. And for Liverpool, even though they've reconstructed their midfield, they don't have that tenacity in the midfield they had with Fabinho and Henderson. So both teams have lost something. So let's look at some of the statistics of the game real quick. Now, we all know Man City are going to have the lion's share of the possession, which they did 60% compared to Liverpool's 40. They had more shots, 16, 5 shots on target. Liverpool had 8 shots, 3 on target. The game was relatively a tidy game until the twilight of the game. 1 yellow card for City, 3 yellow card for Liverpool. So now let's go to the table. Right now, the gap is not still, it remains the way it was before the game. Both shared the sport. It was a 1-1 match. So after 13 games, Man City have 29 points. Liverpool have 28 points. Man City have won 9 out of the 13. They've drawn 2 and lost 2. While Liverpool have won 8 out of the 13. They've drawn 4 and lost 1 with 28 points. The goal difference, Man City 20 goal difference, Liverpool 70 goal difference. Advantage Arsenal. Arsenal, if they win their match against Brentford in the next 2 hours, they should usurp both teams and go on top of the league. So the league is still wide open. So it's not as horrible as it is, even though it should be a Man City versus Liverpool broadcast reaction. Somehow I'm finding a way to bring in Arsenal. If Arsenal win their game, they go up. So all the hula baloo where Arsenal fans were actually getting a meltdown, well, just for nothing. So fair game. It wasn't as electric as a lot of people were expecting, but still a decent game, a decent watch for the neutrals, quote unquote neutrals who are watching. Is a fair result for an Arsenal fan and for football neutral. What do you think? Was it a fair result? Can you now say that Man City have a chink in their armor? Like I've been saying, is a lazy analysis from all these mainstream pundits, even some of the private content creators. The big ones are very lazy analyzing, just saying that Man City will just stroll it and win the league. They can't. Now, someone say, but Gary Neville has been pushing that Arsenal could win the league. You know he's being a cynic. If you are going to trust and listen and respect what Gary Neville is saying as a pundit, as a footballer, I can respect what he achieved. As a pundit, there's no way I'm going to respect Gary Neville. He's a cynic. It's too biased, it's overly emotional. So I'm not going to respect anything that comes from Gary Neville's match. So let me know what you think regarding this match. For me, good draw, not a fantastic game, not an excellent game, but a very, very good game, very watchable, relatively entertaining. Let me know what you think about this game. So the match ended 1-1. Give me a minute, let me put something on the screen. So the match ended 1-1. Man City won, Liverpool won. In 27th minute, Haaland scoring, and in the 80th minute, Trent Alexander-Arnold scoring for Liverpool. So, guys, let me know what you think about the match. Your appraiser in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video. Very, very important. Make sure you subscribe to, and don't forget to make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.